give contributors rights to the various benefits. Did you know that in order to ensure the proper functioning and sustainability of the system, the Social Security Fund has to undergo an actuarial review every 3 years? Did you know that these actuarial reviews make recommendations aimed at striking a balance between benefit adequacy, contribution affordability, and system sustainability? And did you know that this year all pensions which were in payment as at December 2023 are due to increase by 4.27%, which represents the average rate of inflation over the preceding 3 years? I will focus today on Did You Know? The Dominica Social Security, as they celebrated 49 years this past Saturday. I'd like to extend congratulatory greetings to the management, staff, employees of the Dominica Social Security on their 49th year of existence. Did You Know? Made possible compliments your nation station, national broadcaster DBS Radio. Up next, the DBS Major Morning News.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
Good morning. In the headlines, 6 former Calypso monarchs have advanced to the semi-finals of the 2025 Calypso competition. Trinidad and Tobago's first female commissioner of police has been fired. Markets slide as Donald Trump's tariff war escalates. And national athletes Trenise Hamilton and Karel Etienne set new national records in Jamaica and the U.S. The details in a moment.
Petro Caribbean. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribbean straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribbean. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribbean. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean. Petro Caribbean.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Blue Water's posse identified. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. And we ready now. When you're feeling hot, take a blue water spray. Take a blue water spray. In your school or house, take a blue water spray. When the bus run out, take a blue water spray. Party posse water. Working posse water. School children they water. Blue water spray. The fitness posse water. The office posse water. When your posse need one, take a blue water spray. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. Take a blue water spray.
DBS News.
And we thank you for joining us this morning. In the news, 6 former Calypso monarchs have advanced to the semi-finals of the 2025 Calypso competition. JD, Observer, Tasha P, Bob, Daddy Chess, and Caressa were among the 20 chosen from the quarterfinals on Saturday evening. The 20 will reach the semi-finals are JD, Checo, Shanice, Observer, Tasha P, Bob, Joy, Daddy Chess, Shadow Flow, Caressa, Lady S, Trendsetter, Danyan, Nashelle, Checker, Abia, Sai, Webb, Bingo, and Soul Post. The semi-final will be held on February 15. Miss OECS 2025 Kiana Dyer of Dominica says her focus on youth development will continue. Miss Dyer took the OECS title at Winter Park Stadium forecourt at the weekend, beating St. Lucia's Tamikwa Ditaville into second place, while Lisa Beach of St. Vincent placed third. Dyer took the award for Best in Creative National Wear. She also won the award for Best Creative National Wear. Best Performing Talent Award went to Tamikwa Ditaville of St. Lucia. She also took the Best in Swimwear Award, but it was Miss Dominica Kiana Dyer who won the award for Best Swimwear. She also took awards for Best in Evening Wear and Best Evening Wear. Best Response to Question Award went to Lisa Beach of St. Vincent. 2 special awards were presented to Mauricia Brazzi of Montserrat for being promotional video and for Best Promotional Video, and Shania Samuel of Antigua as Miss Amity. Miss OECS Dominica's Kiana Dyer.
The advice that I got throughout the pageant and my journey was just to go out there and have fun. And I think out of all my regional pageants, I don't know if it's because I'm home, so I'm very comfortable, but this is the most fun I've had on stage, even for Miss Dominica. Honestly, I've enjoyed this journey the most. I don't know if it's meeting the girls, if it's been a hostess, but my journey has been wonderful. Preparations for this one surprisingly was very short. Very, very short. I had much more time to prepare for my other pageants, but I guess everybody's different and maybe pressure works with me. I think the judges know best based on the criteria. The edge was maybe just me having fun and me being comfortable. Being outside, out of your country, representing your country is a lot of work. Even for me here locally, I was still put under a lot of pressure. But I think the comfort and the familiarity with everything is what bounced off. Next for me as Miss OECS 2025 is representation within all OECS countries. I don't want the pageant to stop. This journey doesn't stop here, but we have to go out and be role models and empower young ladies and, matter of fact, young individuals, because I am involved in youth and I love the youth. So for me, it would be going on and empowering youth.
Miss OECS Kiana Dyer, St. Vincent and the Grenadines representative Lisa Beach, who placed third, said the experience in Dominica was worthwhile.
You know, it was such a beautiful experience. I'm saddened that I didn't get to explore much of your beautiful country, the nature isle. It's definitely been a nature isle. But hopefully I could come back soon so I could immerse myself in your rich culture. With everything you do, you have to be proud of what you did and make sure you do your best. And I definitely believe that I did my best and I made my country proud.
What do you think about the OECS Queen Show?
I think it's a good initiative for young women to show their talents and for us to show that we're unified as one. And it's also a great way for us as contestants to be role models for younger females.
And that was St. Vincent and the Grenadines representative Lisa Beach. Director of the Miss OECS pageants, Romualda Hyacinth.
Everything went very well, and we thank God for that. The crowd is happy, the Dominican public, and we had some Antiguans and St. Lucians there. I think they all agreed. We thank the public for supporting us, and also I wish to thank the chaperones and the contestants from the OECS countries, the 5 OECS countries who participated. We go forward with it. I mean, there are trials and errors, and the people who support you annually and those who came on board this year, we want to thank them graciously. It went a very long way in assisting us in our preparation.
Director of the Miss OECS pageants, Romualda Hyacinth. Well, we go now to the telephone and join the Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, Marva Williams. She's joining us live on the news for an update on Mass Dominic. Quite a few events on the calendar of activities already held. Marva Williams, good morning.
Hi, morning. I hold good morning to the listeners on DBS Radio. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, and it's a pleasure to have you on. Just bring us up to date. Just 4 weeks left. What can you tell us at this stage of the festival?
All right. So it is February 3rd, and exactly we are 1 month away from the implementation of Dominica's Carnival, and we feel a sense of satisfaction with what is currently happening, knowing that we're going to have an influx of people coming into Dominica, probably starting from around the 21st of February as we go into Carnival Monday and Tuesday. So we just want to, remind our listeners and those who have not decided whether they will come in on board, we still have space for you. Dominica's Carnival is one of a kind. It is unique. And what separates us is our tradition, Ivona. So we're looking forward to a Carnival Monday that's going to display our traditional masks, the youth masks. Of course, we have the T-shirt band in the afternoon. On Carnival Tuesday, we look forward to seeing our winners, our costume bands, and just enjoying and reveling in the streets in a safe, authentic, and a carnival that is not expensive to participate in. So we're telling patrons, if you have not registered to be on the streets, come on, register. And those overseas, if you have not booked your flight, if you have not booked your ferry, please do so. If you're looking for somewhere to stay, then you can go on to dominicafestivals.com. We have a whole listing of people who are waiting to welcome you into their home. And let's just get ready to celebrate the Dominica's Carnival in a really, really big way. Discover Dominica has two major events on the Carnival calendar. We have the Miss Dominica pageant, 5 beautiful, intelligent young ladies who've been preparing for the pageant. It's going to take place on February 27th. We already have tickets out on sale. You can buy your VIP tickets or your regular covered sitting or standing tickets on the Dominica Festival website. Our sunrise event is in high demand. So please get your regular tickets. They are going really, really, really quickly. And let's just get ready to celebrate the real mass in a grand way this year.
Yes, Marv, I've observed the regional promotion generating a lot of interest. What is the feedback from your end?
This year we went above and beyond, I should say. We're doing a lot of regional and even international advertising to a certain extent. We not only advertised on radio and television, but we also showed some physical presence in some of those areas. So I can say we're advertising even in countries like Jamaica. We're starting to build, the hype and so on Dominica's Carnival, and we anticipate that there will be long-term benefit from going that route. But we're in our islands of Antigua, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Martin, St. Kitts, which extends to BVI. We've done something in St. Thomas. Our team last week was in St. Lucia and Antigua doing a series of media press releases. And I must say, from all reports, people are just hyped and excited to be coming to Dominica. Like, there's something in the air, and it's going to be people flocking to Dominica for the carnival. Even the bouillon music, again, we must be proud when it comes to our bouillon music, because that has really, really helped, in changing the trajectory and building the vibes for Dominica's Carnival. We recently spoke to a group of individuals who have done Carnival for about 12 years in Trinidad, and they have indicated that this year they will come into Dominica's Carnival. And this is the kind of stories that we want to hear. That is the whole reason that we're doing this, and the promotions, the bouillon music, the hype, the fact that we went early into market, we're seeing the momentum building up and people making their way to come to Dominica for Carnival.
Marva Williams, Chief Executive Officer of Discover Dominica Authority, let me thank you for joining us this morning. We'll explore more on a scheduled program. Of course, we'll give you details. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Ivona.
And that was the Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, Marva Williams. Parliamentary representative for the Kalinago territory, Kozia Frederick, says a multi-purpose center and emergency shelter for the constituency will inspire hope and resilience among residents. The groundbreaking ceremony for the facility took place in the Kalinago territory on Friday.
This facility, my friends, is not charity. It is justice. It is a recognition that every human being, no matter the origin, deserves the right to safety and survival. It is a recognition that the Salbe constituency is the home of the Kalinago, the stewards of ancestral wisdom, and we deserve the respect and support, not just in words, but in deeds. Building this shelter is an act of solidarity. It is a testament of our shared humanity a declaration that we will not turn away when others are in need. And we build this shelter, we build it for something greater. We build hope, we build resilience, and a future where no life is lost for lack of refuge.
Parliamentary representative for the Kalinago territory, Kozia Frederick. In news from the region, Trinidad and Tobago's first female commissioner of police, Erla Harewood Christopher, has been fired. The day after she was arrested, the Police Service Commission dismissed her and wrote to the president to appoint Deputy Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin as her replacement. In a letter to the president, which she received on January 31, the Police Service Commission said it directed Harewood Christopher to cease to report for duty and cease to discharge the duties of Commissioner of Police. At the time, Harewood Christopher was arrested and detained for questioning over the granting of an import license to secure military-grade equipment for the Security Services Agency. The commission said its decision was as a result of the ongoing investigation into misbehavior in public office. In its letter, the commission recommended that Benjamin be appointed to act as Commissioner of Police and Kurt Simon be appointed Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police in his stead. Benjamin is at the top of the Commission's order merit list for senior police officers eligible to act as Commissioner. And according to a press release by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, investigations are ongoing. Shares in Europe and Asia slid on Monday after U.S. President Donald Trump followed through on his promise to impose tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. The main European stock markets were all down more than 1%, while earlier Japan's stock market had closed down 2.7%. The U.S. dollar strengthened on the currency markets, rising to a record high against China, while the Canadian dollar plunged to its lowest level since 2003. Investors are bracing for a turbulent period that could hit the earnings of major companies and dent global growth. Canada and Mexico are facing tariffs of 25% on their exports to the U.S. Chinese-made goods will face a 10% levy in addition to existing tariffs. Canada and Mexico have said that they will hit back with retaliatory tariffs, while China promised corresponding countermeasures and vowed to challenge Trump's move at the World Trade Organization. Well, that's news. Sports comes up shortly. Stay tuned.
Not only does it make your white the cleanest and brightest, the benefits of using Clean and White bleach are endless. The sterilizing property of Clean and White bleach is beneficial for several household purposes. Clean and White bleach has the ability to remove mold and mildew from hard surfaces, serve as a disinfectant for household items like your kitchen and bathroom area, and even your baby's toys. Clean and White bleach is available in various sizes at Fine Food. Call 617-6342 or order on Click and Collect your Clean and White bleach today. Clean and White bleach available at Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report. Report. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 1
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Just Mobank me. Here's my ID.
Just Mobank me. It's that easy.
The faster, easier way to bank. NBD makes it easy to bank online, anywhere, at any time with Mobanking. The faster, easier way to bank. The faster, easier way.
So transfer funds on Mobanking.
The faster, easier way. To pay your bills with Mobanking. The faster, easier way.
So order checks on Mobanking.
The faster, easier Pay employees on Mobanking. The faster, easier way to bank. Log on or sign up for Mobanking to bank online, anywhere, at any time. Visit nbdominica.com for more details and follow us on Facebook and YouTube.
So how should I pay you?
Just Mobank me. Here's my ID. The faster, easier way to bank. NBD. Your partner, your bank.
Welcome to the DBS Morning Sports Report. We begin with athletics news. It was a good weekend for national athletes Trenise Hamilton and Carol Etienne as they set new national records in their respective fields in Jamaica and the United States. Trenise Hamilton continued to dominate in the throwing events in the U.S. She set a new national indoor record and personal best in the women's shot put. Hamilton, representing the University of Alabama, threw a distance of 17.46 meters, good enough for a third-place finish at the New Mexico Team Open event. Hamilton also picked up a second-place finish in the women's weight throw, tossing a distance of 18.77 meters. Hamilton says it was a good showing on the weekend.
The performance that I did was definitely one that I am excited about. I'm very much satisfied with how it went, because I've been speaking about throwing that distance indoors and actually just giving it my all, and to see that my hard work actually came through, and I threw 17.46 meters to break the national record by a mile, break my indoor PB by a mile. I was just content with it all. The switch from my last school to this school that I'm at right now, the University of Alabama, it was a smooth transition, I might say. I didn't find any difficulty actually like fitting in onto the campus. My classes and everything are great. I met a lot of great people, a lot of supportive people, and I am just loving it here. And there is no regret whatsoever from moving from Kansas to go to Alabama. My goal for 2025 is to ensure that whatever that I learn from my coach is sticks in my brain, to have fun while I'm throwing, to never forget God in anything that I do, no matter how far that I reach, and to throw a distance decent enough so that I can represent Dominica on one of the biggest stages in a couple months. So as long as I keep my mind to it and I stay with my training, I ensure that I'm injury-free, then I believe that I can achieve all those goals in Jesus' name.
National athlete Trenise Hamilton. Meantime, Carol Etienne was in blistering form on the track in Jamaica on the weekend, setting a new personal best in the 100-meter event at the Youngster Goldsmith Classics. Etienne, running for the Edwin Allen High School in Jamaica, ran 11.65 seconds on her way to beating two Jamaican sprinters to win the race. 11.65 seconds is also a new national under-20 record. There was also a good showing from Carifta Games gold medalist Addison James as he won the javelin event in that same competition. He threw 61 meters, setting a new personal best on his way to getting the gold medal. Karel Etienne and Addison James have also qualified for the Carifta Games, which will be held in Trinidad this year. Etienne will participate in the 100 and 200 meter events, while James will participate in the discus and javelin. West Indies under-19 player Dominica's Amia Gilbert has described her participation in the under-19 Women's World Cup in Malaysia as a learning experience. Gilbert and the West Indies team made it as far as the Super 6 stage of the tournament. Gilbert says while the team did not meet all of the objectives, she can take a lot from the experience. Gilbert featured in 2 matches but did not get a wicket.
It was a great experience, not the results that I wanted, not the results that I expected, but I experienced what it truly feels like to play international cricket for the West Indies. And this unlocked a new level of passion for the game, which made the experience wholesome.
And obviously it wasn't the tournament that the West Indies would have liked. I'm sure we would have liked to at least advance to the semi-finals, even to the finals. So individually as a player, what are some of the things that you think you'll need to work on moving forward if you're to, better your craft and get into the senior team for the West Indies women?
Yes, not the tournament that we anticipated as a team, but as a player, I think I lacked belief and focus on playing my own game. But I'm looking forward to the tournaments coming up. I'm very excited to go ahead and just be myself. Yes, it was really great playing against some of the best under-19 players in the world, some of them having a lot more experience than me. So just looking at the games and trying to learn from them as well. And I think one of the biggest lessons I learned was to live in the moment, focus on what you're doing now, and the future will worry about itself.
West Indies under-19 player Amelia Gilbert. India won the under-19 World Cup on Sunday, beating South Africa in the finals by 9 wickets. More cricket news. Windward Islands Volcanoes captain Sunil Ambris says the team made too many errors and have to do better in their next match in the regional 4-day tournament. The Volcanoes suffered a 178-run defeat to Jamaican Scorpions on the weekend. Ambris says the team has to work on their shortcomings before Wednesday's next match against Trinidad.
I think it boils down to seizing the opportunities, staying in now. I don't think we played bad cricket, but we made some really simple mistakes. And that's not just the second innings, it happened in the first innings. So I think once we can correct those, we would be okay. And as I urge you guys, it's okay to be disappointed, but it's for us now to look at where we went wrong, try and correct them, look at where we went, the things we did properly, and try and improve on them.
Trinidad and Tobago Red Force coming up, a day-night encounter. What needs to happen between now and Wednesday to sort of work on correcting these errors that you spoke about?
I think it's all mental. I would never question the skill of the bunch of guys we have here, because I think that we're a bunch of talented individuals. But I just think we need to, take it one step at a time, play ball by ball, whether it's batting, bowling, fielding. Just do the good things for longer, and we would be okay.
And that was Windward Islands Volcanoes captain Sunil Ambris. In other results from the weekend, Trinidad beat the CCC by an innings, Guyana beat Barbados by 10 wickets, and the Leewards beat the West Indies Academy by 403 runs. Detroit Tires Inc. came from 3 goals down to beat Petro-Caribe in the finals of the inaugural DA Next Level Sports Corporate Futsal Tournament in front of a massive crowd at the Massac Indoor facility last night. National footballer Odell Lavelle got 5 goals, Damario Challenger got 2 goals, and Kimon John Baptist got what turned out to be the winner in extra time, as Detroit came from 3-0 down to win 8-7 in extra time. Kyle Del Sol and Darren Wade scored 2 goals each for Petro-Caribe. Detroit Tires Inc. captain Lester Langley says it was a strong fight back from his team.
Well, we knew that is their strong point. Getting a quick start,
moving the ball fast. So we just have to get ourselves in the game as early as possible, but they still get the upper hand on us and get the free goals. But composure and a little experience, we just came back slowly but slowly, creep back, and we got the game where we wanted it.
How special was Odell Laville and also the Mario Challenger for you guys tonight?
Well, everybody know Odell. Well, we call him Dr. Laville. But we know him as one of Dominica's best strikers right now. And he delivered. He delivered. We can hats out to all the guys. Every one of them. Kimon, old man Kimon was excellent. Scoring goals, Odell performing. We have all them youth man down to coaching staff. But it was really good. We enjoyed it.
And that was Detroit Tires Inc. Captain Lester Langley. Odell Laville was named Finals MVP.
Yes, first of all, Gavin, I'd like to thank God for the performance tonight. You know, it wasn't just an individual effort, but it was a team effort. So, you know, I thank God for the victory. We come to the finals, put it out, and tonight was a good match. A very tough match, but a good match.
You're down 3 goals, Odell, and you literally put the team on your back. You single-handedly got 3 goals and brought them back into the game. Just talk me through what was going through your mind at that point.
Well, you know, big games call for big players, and you have to show yourself. You know, I'm a national player, so I come here to support my guys and to, you know, push them forward.
How sweet is this victory for you, Odell?
Boy, this victory is very sweet because Petro Caribbean, they mash up teams. And I say I come into that finals and they're not going and mash us up. And you know, that's the motivation I had for myself, and I bring it out for the team, and you know, I thank God for that.
Finals MVP Odell Laville, Detroit Tires Inc. won $2,500 and the trophy for winning the title. Volleyball news now. Defending champions in the KFC National Volleyball League Club 1 opened up their title defense on a winning note as they cruised to a straight sets win over the Young Vets. As that tournament got underway Sunday at the St. Joseph Hard Courts, Club 1 took the match 3-0. Meantime, in the women's division, defending women's champs Acers beat Club 1 in a 5-set marathon 3-2. The final scores 25-17, 24-26, 25-14, 22-25, and 18-16. National footballer Javi George got his first goal in Jamaica on the weekend as he helped his new club Harbourview to a victory in the Jamaica Premier League. The former Sagicor Southeast winger and winner of the Golden Boot a few years ago got the opening goal as Harbourview took down Dunbeholden FC 4-1. It was Javid's first goal in 4 matches in the Jamaica Premier League. Head coach of the National Under-17 men's football team, Ronnie Gustav, says while he believes the team will give it their best shot at the CONCACAF Under-17 World Cup qualifiers, the team could have done with some more time for preparations. Dominica has been drawn in a tough group with Mexico, Nicaragua, Barbados, and Belize. The national team left state on Sunday for Mexico.
Well, one of the things going up, we know we're playing against teams like Nicaragua, Mexico, Barbados, Belize. I mean, those teams they have been, from what my investigation, they have been in training for quite a while. You know, we, on the other hand, we have been in training for six weeks. You know, and there's a vast difference because the things that we want to do, we have been doing our program with the boys in a holistic approach because we're trying to make them learn everything in a short space of time, which is, I would say, is not fair to them or to the coaching staff. You know, but with the talent is there, as I said, and if we get to nurture those boys the way that we want them to play, our system of play, I think this team there can go a long way.
Head coach of the National Under-17 men's football team, Ronnie Gustav, the Under-17 team rates goalkeepers Cody James, Dwight Aylwa, and Jerison James, defenders Asaru Filbert, Kerwan Harris, Kimani Rodney, Michael Theophile, Nikwan Benoit, Yannick Vigilant, Asaf Banis, midfielders Ajay Bellot, Darius Gasper, Jadian Lockhart, Conrad Simon, Neron Abraham, Percy James, Shem Theophile, and Troy Charles. And the strikers are Jamal Alexis and Giovanni George. Dominica will play its first match against Belize on Friday. Quickly, we can tell you West Indies women's coach Shane Diaz has praised his team's all-round effort